Hi. Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Another day on my singing journey. It's been 9 years and 119 days. Wow. How long it's been since I last posted a video, since I last shared my journey with you guys. Yeah, it's really been more than 4 years. At some point, I didn't actually know if I was ever going to make videos again, if I was ever going to make music again, but here I am. I'm back. So, what happened after Nashville, and where have I been the past 4 years? Alright, Nashville. I went there to chase my dreams, become an artist, started releasing my own music, started performing live. But by the end of the year or so that I lived there, I did finish the songs I've been working on in my first EP, but I didn't think it was good enough. I also didn't think I was good enough to perform live. Obviously, I was very disappointed in myself. But by the time I made the last video, I was already trying to make peace with it. For sure, it sucked that my dreams didn't work out this way, but I was like, well, maybe it's not meant to be like this, and maybe there's another way. Since I didn't have any money or savings left, and I couldn't work in the US because of my visa, I decided to come back to Europe, and I moved to Stockholm, Sweden. It's also a music city, and that's where ABBA, Max Martin, and just many other great songwriters and producers are from. I started working at this IT company, which was a very new thing for me, but I couldn't listen to the songs I had made in Nashville. But I did continue practicing singing. I started singing in this public laundry room in the building where I had just moved in. Yeah, it was a very weird setup, but it was the only option I had. Then came a huge surprise and a shock: COVID. Literally 2 weeks after I moved, COVID started. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't think anybody had a good time during COVID, but it was a very tough time for me. After a while, because of lockdowns and everything, I started to feel very lonely, and I came back home to Estonia for a holiday. Initially, I was supposed to stay just for a couple of weeks, but I ended up moving back home and I started working remotely with the same company back in Sweden. I was feeling a lot better at home. I had my old friends around me, I had my family, and yeah, just everything started to feel a lot better since Nashville. I began working on the songs I made in Nashville and was like, okay, now I'm gonna finally finish them and then release them out to the world. I made a vocal booth in my brother's old bedroom. It was a weird setup, especially when I broke my leg at some point, but I made it work. I worked a lot on the songs and just re-recorded a bunch of vocals. But after some time, I still wasn't happy how they sounded. And at that point, I wasn't happy with my job either. But in that frustration, I got an idea to start my own business. I wanted to have more freedom so I can have more time to work on music and the songs I made in Nashville so I can finally release them. But then 2 years went by when I focused just on my business and none on music. I burned out. I was very unhappy and confused. I was asking myself, what am I doing with my life? Music was on my mind every day as I was building my business, but it was always like, I'm gonna finish this thing and then I'll have more time to work on music. But I never did. I then decided to take a step back from my business, reconnect with myself, and find a way how I can prioritize music again in my life. And so in the timeline, this was about 1 year ago. To prioritize music, I started looking for a place to build a music studio, and this is where I am today. I built this studio with a friend of mine who's a great artist and a great musician. I started practicing singing as often as possible here, and I hadn't felt this happy in a very, very long time. I got so many new ideas and decided I have to release the songs I made in Nashville. I just realized that probably never be 100% happy with the songs, and I just have to move on and release them so I can work on new things. And this is where I'm today. As in today, making this video, and I'll be posting this to YouTube right after. It is a new chapter for me. And I'll be releasing my first song very, very soon. Then after that, more songs, and then my whole first EP. I want to say thank you if you follow my journey in the past and you're checking in now. I'm very excited about this new chapter, and I can't wait to show you what there is to come. Songs, music videos, and more. So thank you again, and I will see you very soon.